Thank you so much for listening to the KJNA podcast. You can email us at kjnapodcast@gmail.com.
Give us a call or text or leave us a message at 858-848-KJNA. That's 5562.
You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, TikTok, Blue Sky, and YouTube at KJNA Podcast.
Don't forget, we have 6 hours of bonus content over on our Patreon, patreon.com/KJNA Podcast. And if you want to donate to us, find us at buymeacoffee.com/KJNA Podcast.
Thank you so much for listening.
Love you.
Okay. So what I would like to do, would you like to give a message to the Duffer Brothers? Something to tell them, like from your opinion. I want to hear your opinion.
For the finale itself, overall.
Just overall, a message for them, and then we'll do our ending.
Message to the Duffers. Stranger Things was 80s nostalgia to a T. I'm like, we got to see Radio Shack. We got to see old boxes of cereals, Doritos, friggin' all the snacks that we used to love in the 80s. It was
Bugles,
a great joyride.
Obviously a sponsor.
Tell you what, kids will not know what the inside of a real mall looks like here soon. So thank you for giving us that in season 3. Your finale? I think it was too happy. A little too happy. I think at least 1 to 2 main characters should have failed to meet expectations. Callie was a scapegoat. You know it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, again, whole hordes of creatures, but none of them were around. Vecna couldn't use the hive mind to bring those around. Come on. What are we doing here? But other than that, amazing show. Can't wait to see what happens next in the Stranger Things universe.
I like that. I like your version. Have you seen that Discover commercial that consistently comes on?
With them Nancy or Jonathan.
Yeah, Nancy and Jonathan. Yeah, and they're like, what about pumpkins? Like with their free rewards or whatever the fuck. But then there's that scene at the end where they're in the Upside Down and she's got the flamethrower and he's got like the the axe or something. And there's like 3 of them and I was like waiting for that scene.
Oh, to actually happen in the show?
Yeah. I was waiting for that scene.
Don't tell me you guys had this in like production, but then like made it for a commercial and not for the actual show. And you were just like, no, we can't use that. We got to do something different.
Yeah. That's what I was like, come on.
I was expecting that to happen.
That's true. That is true. But like, I don't know.
I understand not killing off Steve because that would hurt Dustin just so much more. That boy would not be able to survive if he had lost Steve too.
Yeah.
So I understand that.
Let me give my message to the Duffer. The Duffer Brothers. Okay. Hi, Duffer Twins. My name is Kevin and I am the K. And thank you for Stranger Things. I'm appreciative. I thought it was a fun journey the whole way. It was learning. I like that you built upon it. You were using. I got distracted. Sorry. I like that you were using the portions of the past, so you learn steadily more about the Upside Down, and then you realize it's not even the Upside Down's problem. I am gonna agree with the old buddy Jay here, and I'm gonna say someone should have died. At least 1 or 2. Like they like I don't even understand how the mom got up into that hole at the top of the radio tower, because they looked like they were struggling, the younger kids, to get up there, and then how did she get up there? So because that was a lot. And also, again, where are the Demogorgons? Where were the Demogorgons? That's all I want to say. But Thank you for the fun, gentlemen. I appreciate it. Between, I bet if one of you says, "I like ice cream," both say yes. Both you ask one, they want ice cream. Both say yes. That's all. Okay. Oh, thank you. All right. So that's my note.
So are
Me-
we rating this final season and finale as a whole?
Yes, we need to. Well, do you want to rate just the finale and then the whole? Yeah, let's do the finale and the all of Stranger Things, since
Ooh,
we can't do the individual
seasons right
seasons
now.
just yet.
Ooh, what if we decide to do that for a Patreon? We haven't touched that in so long.
Oh, we could do that. We could do that. Anybody
Paywall.
interested in that?
Do you get?
Paywall.
I mean, we got to be like Xbox and PlayStation somewhere at some point.
You know what my favorite thing about Stranger Things is? That's all that you don't know because it's a paywall. It's behind the paywall.
It's behind the wall.
We could
It's on the
totally do one
upside down.
weekend. We could do like a whole weekend of like me and you for like an hour and a half just talking shit about every season of Stranger Things or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, we could do like episode by episode, season by season, until we reach the end.
We need to do like a whole day, one of us at one of the other's house,
Mm-hmm.
and do it.
Yep. So you guys can
And
look
then put
forward
it
to
all on
those.
Patreon.
Yeah, you guys can look forward to those reviews while we're rating on the main. And if you really want to see what we think about Stranger Things as a whole from the beginning when they were babies to now when they're like grown people and they're going out and doing other things like music
We
and
need to finish One Punch
other
too.
acting. You know we do.
I
In
don't
season
think we
3,
finished.
I don't think we got through season 1.
No, I think we had like 2 or 3 more episodes left in season 1 before we stopped doing it.
So, yeah, if you were ever interested in our Patreon, we're coming back. 2026. It's the rock.
Woo! Diamond Dallas Page. Bang!
So, see, this is why we need desks and we need like
We
more
do.
production value.
We do. We need production value. We need like distance.
Yeah,
We need
distance.
suits. Do we need suits? I kind of want a suit every once in a while.
Eventually, yes.
I don't always want a suit, but sometimes
or
I
like
may
at
want
least
a
a
suit.
suit top,
Maybe.
so we look professional up top.
Should I feel?
Like
I don't care
with the
about
mullet.
feeling professional, really, though.
I mean,
But sometimes it'd be nice to have like a suit.
yeah.
I want a
nice
green suit.
Nice and fitted.
I want a
Increased
green suit.
green suit.
Dark green suit. Like a forest green suit. Maybe I can find a forest green hat to go with it.
Black with hints of purple.
Oh, that'd be cool too.
Like a deep velvet purple.
Yeah. Oh, I guess. Yeah, you'd be rocking that shit. You'd be rocking that shit. Hell yeah. It'd be almost kind of reminds me of Dumb and Dumber, thinking about you and I.
Oh, I'm sorry. Our colors would never be that bright, though. God dang.
I know, but you and I both the different color ones. Just that's all I can think about.
Hey, pastel orange and blue.
It's fine.
So yeah, rating the finale. I dare
finale.
not do it first. I dare not do it first.
All right, finale. Now I'm gonna say this, like I discussed this with a few other people because I personally I didn't even think of the Demogorgon thing until Jay had mentioned it, and then a friend at work had mentioned it, and I was like, shit, I didn't think about that. But regardless, the ending with how the people, how each of the characters that we love, like I love an ending that tells me what happens right after and then a little bit into the future. Tell me what they're doing. Like Mike is a writer. Awesome. The other one found his, he's was it Will? He, just accepted the fact that he was gay and he was going to gay bars and like, hell yeah, good for you. Like he found himself.
Moving on.
He's moving on. Yeah. Dustin is just a genius. He stayed in Hawkins, of course.
Well, he went to college, and he still meets up with Steve here and there.
Yeah. But obviously, that motherfucker needs to go to a different college than somewhere in Hawkins.
anywhere
That's
but
for damn
Hawkins.
sure. Yeah. Um, but anyways, my point is, I thought that the way that they ended it was fantastic. Like I enjoyed the fact that they wrapped it up so neatly, even though, I still think someone should have died, honestly. But they left me with what I wanted. Like it was open ended with 11, like, oh, is she alive? Is she not alive? Who knows? But I like that. I enjoyed that. Sometimes I want a solid fucking ending. There are times when I want, like, tell me for goddamn sure what is black and white, You fucking tell me. This was not one of those times. I was fine with the ambiguity. That was great. Um, I thought that the action was fun. I thought that solidifying the universe and closing the portals and shit, great. Like they finished it. They fucking finished what they've been working on for years, years and years. So I'm gonna give this ending because this feels almost like an MCU bout. MCU went on for like a dozen years, and we got that ending with Endgame, and I liked that ending. I thought it was fun, destroying Thanos and shit. This
Mhm.
one kind of feels like that, even though it's a shorter run, only 5 seasons, but still over the course of about 10 years or so, I think, because I think it was like 2 years between. I'm gonna give this one like a nine and like 95 Demogorgons out of 100. I enjoyed it. I think if you watch it from beginning to end, it is totally worth it. So, like, I wasn't a huge fan of season 2. I think that was the one that kind of slowed down a little for me
Well, you talk about the second volume for the final
for
season.
Stranger Things,
Okay.
like the whole thing. But for the finale itself, it was fun. I enjoyed it. Like it wrapped everything up in a neat little bow. Even though I still feel like they could have kept going. I feel like there's more they could have told. Because where the fuck happened to Murray? What happened to Murray? They didn't give him an ending. What
Yeah,
happened to Murray?
no, that's fucking right.
I love Murray. What happened to him? So, but still, the ending gets a 9 because I'm pretty sure Murray just went back to that shitty little hole in the wall that he lived at and just did what the fuck ever because it was just a job to him. But he was funny. He was great. Everyone loved him. Murray was fantastic. 9.5 out of 95 out of 100 Demogorgons.
Okay. All right. The season had a super strong start. Super strong start. Volume 1 ending with Will being able to tap into the hive mind and take out those Demogorgons was phenomenal. As we've seen from that meme, pure cinema.
Yeah.
Pure cinema. Season, or I guess volume 2 kind of slowed things down, had way more explanation to a lot of big points. So I'll give it that. You had huge action, explanation, and then your finale was everything winding together and finally meeting its terminal end. Do I believe it's a solid ending? It's a happy ending. It's one I would not have expected from this series after seeing so many people get taken out, be it military or characters like Barb or the Russian scientist. I forget his name. I want to say Anatoly, not Anatoly. No, Alexei, maybe Alexei.
Alexi.
Yes, poor Alexei. That was fucked up. So many characters, like I said, lost along the way. Just for us to have like our main cast, the entirety of the main cast, Max and Lucas together, Dustin, College, Steve, Coach, Nancy, writer, or at least a
Reporter.
reporter, Mike, writer, the new generation of kids starting into D&D, Will, like you said, having come out after thinking that if he came out, then he would just like lose everything, but being able to actually, you know, be himself. It's like I said, besides it just being really happy and everybody getting what they want, pretty much, it's a good ending. Like you said, And like we've said the entire time, like somebody should have had a big sacrifice from the main cast that we've seen from like day one. Even though Eleven's like kind of died and come back once or twice. Will's kind of died and come back once or twice. Nobody else in that friend group has like had that trauma of going to the other side and then whoop, hey, I'm alive. So I feel like somebody important from that group, be it Mike, Hopper, even though again Hopper looked like he was going to die, wasn't the case. Nancy and Jonathan looked like they were going to die, wasn't the case. Steve looked like he was going to die, wasn't the case. A lot of near experiences, but no one actually taking the plunge except for Callie, who again, we saw you back in season 2, and now you're back. So with all that in there, I give it, I can't go a 95. I will go at least a 90. Because I feel like if Conformity Gate is true, I'm like, there's a lot of things that they're playing around with, even on like the actual Netflix service. If you type in like secret episode, yeah,
You didn't mention this before.
If you type in on Netflix, Conformity Gate, Stranger Things pops up.
You can't.
Yep.
You can't tell me all that shit and then not tell me that Netflix is in on it. You
Netflix,
tell me now. I wasn't trying to interrupt your fucking rating, but goddamn it, what the fuck?
Yeah, Netflix might be actually playing either.
Are they playing into it just to get some ratings, or
I don't know, because even at apparently the big beginning of the year thing for them was a WWE event, Raw, and apparently there are a lot of Stranger Things fans in the crowd, and they did a thing where like the I guess the title inverted. So it was like upside down, and then a whole bunch of people were like in the stands saying, "Wake up, Mike! Wake up!" Yeah,
are you serious?
Dead serious.
Did that actually happen, or is that some bullshit someone pulled?
Dead serious.
You telling me Netflix would have bought seats to WWE?
Freaking Conformity Gate might
just
be real.
to do that.
Conformity
you
Gate.
You can say Conformity Gate, not give me any details, and then give me details at the end of this episode. You knew I didn't know dick about it, and then give me this shit at the end of it. Fuck you,
dude. We both have TikTok. Come on, man.
I don't look at TikTok. If I look at TikTok, I lose hours of my life.
Hey, I reposted it on our page. Find the repost. There's a guy who has a lot of details.
Well, now I have to do that and then think about it after the episode is over.
If you're seeing this, there's a possibility Conformity Gate already happened. And guess
Kevin's pissed off. That's what happened.
So this episode's a week after Conformity Gate. Guess what? The follow-up episode for this week will be a follow-up to tell you if it was real. We will all know.
No. I'm going to split this episode into two. We're going to have half of this on Tuesday, half on Thursday. The next week, if Conformity Gate is real, Jay and I will be talking about what the fuck happened. Because what the fuck? Anyways, I'm sorry. You distracted me because I was angry with all your bullshit details you decided to give it an inconvenient time.
I give it a 90 mind flare hearts. As of right now.
Mind flares.
Pre-Conformity Gate.
God damn it. God damn it. That makes me so fucking mad. I'm about to talk to all my Stranger Things friends at work about this bullshit now because they don't know about it. Oh my God.
What? How?
Anyways, I don't look at that shit. I don't. Social media drains my soul.
Well, I don't look at all the. Not everything has had it. I mean, it's primarily been on like TikTok, maybe YouTube.
I hope that's just bullshit. I really hope it's just bullshit.
The whole Eddie theory was bullshit.
Bullshit.
Like I said, it would be hilarious if Conformity Gate also is like, And Eddie's back to his guys.
I feel like Conformity Gate, if you put in Conformity Gate, you can't use the putting in Conformity Gate in Netflix as an excuse, because I'm pretty sure they use AI to determine what the fuck you're looking for. Because
I
like if
mean,
I type in like a Christmas story, it's like, oh, sorry, we don't have a Christmas story. Here's some stuff like that. Or like, but you type in Conformity Gate, people know what Conformity Gate is related to, and so they're like, oh, sorry, we don't have Conformity Gate, but check out the other seasons of Stranger Things. You
mm,
know,
mm.
you know, but wake up, Mike. Though that's what gets you. You gotta be full of shit. You gotta be full of shit.
Telling you, man.
You gotta
Telling
be.
you.
If they
Okay.
honestly,
Look,
the dream
is
sequence at the end of Super Mario 2 was anger inducing. Okay, in Nintendo, that was anger inducing. And then every
so
person who used the "you were asleep the whole time" bullshit afterwards was anger inducing. If the last 4 episodes of Stranger Things, Mike was sleeping, and they do a whole other 2 hours of what really fucking happened, I don't give a shit if it's a terrible 2 hours. If that show is the worst thing, I don't care if they do it with stick puppets and fucking paper mache. I will love it so much. I don't get if they're like, no, here's the real thing. Hi, my name is Mike. I'm angry. Hi, my name's Eleven. I will be the happiest of. I will be so happy if that is the truth.
would that
Anyways.
would that satisfy you even more than everybody living their lives and not really knowing
Just
what
because
11
they
was saying?
did it would satisfy me. Just because they did it and fucked with everyone, it would satisfy the hell out of me. Or what if instead of just one more episode, they just suddenly take away the other 4 episodes and put in a whole new 3, and then they're like, oh, in 1 week we'll put the last episode. Like nothing happened.
Oh no. No. The best thing would be, so you remember that show or like mini series called Kaleidoscope, right?
Yeah,
Where like
yeah.
if
I
you
never
watch
watched
the
it,
episode,
but I do know.
so the way you could watch it in several different ways, starting at one different color and leading through all of them to get a different story.
Really?
Like, yeah. So it was set up so that you could watch it in any order that you wanted to. It could be a revenge story. It could be a redemption story. It had but it was like, I think it was like 5. Ooh, how many episodes was it? I forgot how many episodes it was. But you started in one color and you like end with another one, and it didn't matter which way you did it.
Yeah,
The story would still
you
make
get
sense.
a story.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a hella good writing.
Now, if they did something like that with Stranger Things, like it's like a different timeline or the different
Ooh.
possibilities of what could have happened.
Damn. Damn. And we're just making shit up. Like, it's not even, this isn't even
Yeah, Conformity Gate's
guaranteed
not
in any
even
way.
confirmed to be
No.
real,
No. It's,
but the
God damn it.
possibility, just the possibility, and all this
But those
thing
conspiracy theory motherfuckers. God damn it.
every
Why they
time.
gotta get me going?
Every time.
Okay. All right. We gotta rate all of Stranger Things from
Yes.
season 1 to season 5. You could go first this time. I went first last time.
Okay.
I want to hear
The
your thoughts on the whole
series
thing.
as a whole was amazing. I mean, I love the darker visuals, but being able to like balance that with your daytimes. Like Batman's solely dark, but this series has that perfect duality of light and dark, kind of like Christopher Nolan's depiction of Batman, where you got your deep dark night scenes and you have bright daytime scenes. You can see the duality of Bruce Wayne and Batman. Very much like this. Your upside down is always dark, menacing, evil, grotesque. You go to Hawkins with the kids, we're trying to be happy-go-lucky, even though there's terrible creatures stealing our best friends and putting things in them. Ew.
Yeah.
Only to find out there's a no-nose motherfucker trying to take over the whole world by
He ain't
bringing
got.
2 worlds together.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of trauma in this show. There's a lot of really great scenes in this show. when Max was introduced in season 2 and her brother Billy was a douchebag for like 2 seasons. My bad, 1 season. Then his clone was an even worse piece of shit in season 3. Oh, you didn't know that? Sorry. Spoilers.
If you've reached this point and don't know that we have spoilers, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah. We've been doing this for like 3 years, going on 4. So, yeah.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry.
Anywho, overall, this show gets 98.
Mm-hmm.
90 fucking 8.
98. That's a good score.
And
that's a good score.
Yeah. I mean, character development, great. Like I said, action sequences amazing, the CGI awesome. Just these past 2 seasons have been like huge and just chock full of information about this world that we've come to know. So I'm like, yeah, amazing show. I wish it would have gone longer, but I'm glad they're, stopping this story now, but they still have other stories to tell from this universe.
Mm-hmm.
So 98.
I do enjoy a good story like Breaking Bad, where they end the story when the story's done being told, not when it stops making money. That is my favorite thing. Breaking Bad did it. Stranger Things did it. All right. So my opinion, I remember when season 1 came out, and it was just about finding Will.
Babies.
And it was just, they were babies. It was just about finding Will. Will disappeared, and no one knows what happens. And then they find his body, and they're like, and like his mom and Mike are both like, that's not Will. That's not Will. Like, and people are thinking they're going crazy. And Jonathan is like I only know this because I, like I said, my one of my kids is watching it over again, and I remember I watched an episode, and I was like, from the first season, and like they didn't even touch on the Upside Down except for I think it was like the last episode where they went in their full on hazmat gear. They went into the Upside Down to find Will, and they pull him out, and then the next season is him like kind of going crazy, and he's part of the team, and I do love that he fit in with the rest of the crew so seamlessly, because they didn't have anybody else in the first. It was just the 3 of them. And in the second season, Will was introduced, even though he was supposed to be part of the group the whole time. Sometimes, the dynamic can be fucked up, and it wasn't with Will added, which was great.
That kind of reminds me of Hawkeye and how he played in like the first Avengers movie. Like, he technically wasn't really in it the entire time. He was just kind of like the reoccurring pawn. And then in Avengers 2, he finally gets all the screen
Avenger
time.
status. Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of how it was with Will. And then, and then it was like the one, I think the second one was the one Demogorgon that was in the school. That was what they were trying to stop. And then it was the third one, I think, was the Demodogs and the giant portal that was in the science lab. Pretty sure that was it. Because then in the fourth one, that was Billy no, the third one was the mall.
Yeah, third one was
the mall.
The physical manifestation in our world of the Mind Flayer, the Billy clone. Season 2 was the Demodogs.
Yeah, the dogs was season 2. Was season 2. You're right. Yeah. Dogs was season 2. Demogorgon was in season 3. And then season 4 was like they were taking trips to the Upside Down like it was no big fucking thing. Like they were going in and like, we're gonna go, because they had the ceiling thing with Eddie when the cheerleader like got killed the fuck dead
by Vecna. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was season 4 was our introduction into Vecna and Hopper in Russia.
Yeah, Hopper stuck in Russia with like fighting Demogorgons.
With He-Man, no, not He-Man sword. It was Conan sword.
Yeah, Conan, and it was like, but anyways, my whole point is the progression. I enjoyed. You could tell the value of production value went up as it went, and then by the end of it, they had whole fucking worlds they were fighting in. And I enjoyed learning gradually more and more about the Upside Down. A little bit like the sides. It felt like a side story of like 11's past, and how they were developing those powers and the science experiments and blah 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 blah. Like I thought that she had created the Upside Down when she stopped Henry.
Right.
And one of them, because when she's like shoving him up against the wall and he's like, and he goes into the Upside Down, I thought she created it then from her anger. No, that bitch was already open. It's
Mhm.
just she put him in it. And then
Yeah.
he went all the way to the abyss. But anyways, these are all things that you learn over the like. You still have so many questions throughout. Like I feel like they answered most of the questions by the end of it, and so I'm gonna give it a 98 out of 100 as well, because I anyone who wants to just have an enjoyable time from beginning to end, just
Oh yeah.
watch the whole thing. It's great. It's fun, and each episode's like an hour and a half, 2 hours long. It's like a separate movie every time, and the acting is good. It's enjoyable. I really enjoyed the story. I love learning more, and you know, the Upside Down spreading out, and you're getting more of the world. Because literally in the 5th season, they're exploring the Upside Down and like
Mhm.
marking out places and mapping the whole fucking thing out. Like, yeah, 98 out of 100. That's what I'm giving all of Stranger Things, assuming Conformity doesn't exist. Because
Assuming
if
it
it
doesn't
does
exist.
exist, if it exists, I'm
Yeah,
we're
we
doing a
have
whole other episode just
so much
on
more to talk about.
Conformity Gate. We have so much more to talk
So
about.
much more.
I'm gonna do a whole episode just on whatever the fuck they put out.
Yep.
Yep, because fuck you. And then Duffer Brothers, we're gonna have another meeting. We're gonna have another meeting, sir. We'll have another meeting.
Says we got
Sirs, the Duffer Twin. We gonna have another meeting, third.
Mhm.
Third. Okay, well, yeah, I figured we'd take like an hour doing this shit because I was excited to talk about this, honestly.
So I mean, Jesus, like so much.
There was
So
so
much
much
going
going
on.
on. I didn't even do any research aside from talking to you before we got here and like
Mhm.
trying to look into my own shit. Anyways, so is there anything else you want to say about the Upside Downs?
Uh, I'm sorry to see this chapter end because I still love these characters, and again we've seen these kids grow up from literal babies to adults. Like, yes, I love to see where your careers are going past this point. So
Mm-hmm.
here's to your future.
I hope y'all don't get stuck. Steve hasn't, but you know,
No,
he doesn't get
Steve's
stuck.
doing music. Maya is doing music and acting. Finn Wolfhard's doing music and acting. Mr. Matarazzo, he's in a relationship. I think he's still doing stage shows as well, so he's still in theater. Um, everybody's doing stuff. Sadie Sink's joining the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Mm,
She'll be in
okay.
Spider-Man Brand New Day next year
I didn't even know that
or
was a
this year.
new. I
This
haven't even looked up the MCU in so long. I haven't looked what's going
um
on or any of that.
God, yeah, there's a lot going on.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot going
Well,
on.
Duffer Brothers, thank you for an enjoyable journey. I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with next.
Yes, sirs.
Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. We love you.
Goodbye, guys.